Hey YouTube, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well on this fine Sunday afternoon. We are here today hanging out at the Animal Kingdom. We got a fast pass for Dinosaur and Kilimanjaro safaris. Just gonna walk around a little bit, see anything that might be updated and new. Come hang out with us. Look who we found walking through Animal Kingdom. Kevin.
What? There's no fish in there. What did you do with the fish? Did you take
Kevin?
You took, how many is one? One fish? Oh no, she took all your fish.
Sorry, Kevin. It was delicious though.
Oh, you ate it too? What are you doing? No! The fish! Not the fish! Chava, chava.
I think he's flossing. There is the rather intimidating Everest. And it looms large over the lagoon that shows the nighttime Rivers of Light show. Alright guys, so we got fast passes for Dinosaur, Kilimanjaro safaris, and I'm trying to get one for Flight of Passage, but there hasn't been one available yet. I'm going to keep trying, and who knows what we get on after that. Maybe see... I'm personally not a fan of the Navi River ride. Jennifer is... But man, it's so short. Up first, after a quick trip through Dinorama, Dinosaur. And here in Dinorama is where you're gonna find some carnival games of different varieties. Of course, the Primeval Whirl ride that's usually shut down more often than not.
Is it shut down right now?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Triceratops spin. And I spy with my little eye Goofy walking through the park. And look who it is, Pluto.
You're listening to WDNO Radio, broadcasting.
We've come to our first ride of the day, Dinosaur. And there is a set of T-Rex bones. Of course, they aren't real. Those are just resin and things of that nature. And look at this guy. He's got a slight smile on his face.
He's cheerful. Look at him. He's about to eat someone.
Dinosaur. Let's do it. Here, just inside the entrance of Dinosaur, you're going to find a lot of paleontology items.
Look, it looks like Johnny Cash.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't heard yet, the name of our turtle is Johnny Cash. She wasn't saying that our turtle looks like Johnny Cash. Yes, our turtle's name is Johnny Cash.
He prefers just to go by Cash.
It's like these are some rocks that were found at the crater in Mexico that they believe started the dinosaurs' extinction.
Yeah, that's how big the face was. Yeah, on that kind of.
And these are some bones. Like there's a jawbone with some teeth attached to it, neck vertebrae, and then here's some individual pieces of vertebrae. And some shells over here. Some teeth. I see a prehistoric crab. Right here, you're going to see another set of bones that is not a T-Rex bone. This is a Carnotaurus. You can see there on that display, gives you a little information about him. That is definitely one big dinosaur.
To our control center for a comprehensive safety briefing, and then it's on to the tour that will convince you forever that the future is truly in the past.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeger, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself.
Here's a quick look at the time transport loading bay from above. There we go, back in time.
Time travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the bonnet on, and get out before the asteroid hits. Let's roll!
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one. That's it! Abort mission! Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Alright guys, so that was Dinosaur, and it is still a fun ride, but it'll never be what the Indiana Jones ride is at Disneyland. It's a long-standing wish of mine that they would carry this over from Disneyland to here, but I don't think that's ever going to happen, guys. So ride number 1 is down. On to Kilimanjaro Safaris. So making your way out of the exit of Dinosaur, you're gonna have a little statue there of a cool little dinosaur. And of course, the ever so popular trip through the gift shop at the exit. Alright guys, it's time for our second ride today, Kilimanjaro Safaris. In we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Caroline. I'm going to be your safari guide for the next few
But we have entered a different area of the reserve known as the Safi River, home to that aquatic creature over there on the right-hand side, the Nile hippopotamus. Now, a group of hippos is known as a bloat, but a bloat doesn't float. They actually prefer to sink to the bottom of the riverbed and walk along there, which is perfectly fine for them because they can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes underwater. Sometimes they'll even fall asleep underwater, which I don't recommend trying at home. Now, please do remain seated, but if you look off to the left, you'll be able to see a whole lot of Nile crocodiles over there. Now, I can't stop on this bridge, but I can go nice and slow. There are going to be a couple nice and close to us over here on the left, down there. Look at them, I think. You'll be able to see the only domesticated species that you can find here on the reserve, the Ankoli cattle. Now, going back to the springbok, springbok do get their name from the way that they jump or spring straight up into the air, usually about 6 feet. So just for a little bit of context, you're currently sitting about 6 feet off the ground right now. So if they were to wander next to my trucks and jump straight up in the air, they'd probably be looking you right in the eye. Which again is particularly impressive because they are the smallest antelope on the reserve, but their jumps do pack a powerful punch. You'll be able to see my personal favorite animal to see here on the reserve, the African wild dog. Now, the African wild dog is also known as the painted dog because of those splotches on their coats. Now, each splotchy coat is unique to each individual creature, and they will often use those differences to tell each other apart over great distances. There's going to be a couple on top of the den there as well. They're the most successful predator on the savannah as well, with a 90% success rate with their hunts because they will chase their prey until it quite literally drops from exhaustion. Here on the reserve. Now, wildebeest does come from the Afrikaans word for wild beast. They are migratory creatures, as I just said, which just means that they like to travel in these large herds, following rains and other food sources. Other migratory creatures you might be just a little bit more familiar with are going to be butterflies. Completely different, but still behave in exactly the same migratory ways. On the left-hand side, you'll be able to see a tower of giraffes, because that is what a group of giraffes is known as, a tower. Now, does anybody happen to know how tall a giraffe can grow to be? I'll give you a hint. It's the exact same measurement I just gave you for a different animal earlier. Oh, I love a good class gold stars. That's right, 16 to 20 feet. Oh, you'll also be able to see the springbok kind of running up ahead on the right-hand side here. Look at him go. But yeah, so giraffes actually only sleep for about 30 minutes a day and only in about 5-minute intervals. Since they do spend about 20 hours a day eating, that does sometimes mean that they will fall asleep, standing up with their eyes wide open in the middle of a meal. Yep. Now, I'm sure you were admiring the Ankoli cattle's horns. They can grow to be about 6 feet long each. And if that sounds like a major headache to be carrying around on your head all day, Hakuna Matata, no worries. They're actually mostly hollow on the inside. It's kind of like a honeycomb structure that allows blood vessels to flow freely through the side. Now, we're probably never going to see that elephant again. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. I just want to get you a closer look. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it reaching. That's actually very special because I've only seen that a handful of times. That's a very, very special habit to see. Okay, as much as I would love to stay here and watch the elephants all day, unfortunately, we have hopefully a lot more animals to see. But elephants are one of those matriarchal animals. It just means the females are a little bit more dominant than the males. They will live in large to small herds of the females and the babies, whereas the males will often live by themselves or in other small groups of single male elephants known as bachelor herds. You'll get one more look at the elephant over off on the right-hand side, nice and quick. Over off on the right-hand side, you're going to see that thick trunk tree. There's going to be another one coming up on the left-hand side. These are actually pretty special trees known as the baobab tree. Now, they're also commonly known as the tree of life because, as I mentioned before, water can sometimes be kind of a scarce commodity out here on the savannah, and baobab trees actually store water inside their trunks. So, animals like elephants will actually use their tusks to bore holes into them, release the water, and drink it. Oh, look at that! An elephant over there on the left. Hello! It looks like it came out just to say hello to you. You guys must be special. But yeah, so They will drink from the baobab tree, and if they don't have a secondary water source, for them it really can be like a tree of life. It's also sometimes known as the upside down tree because of those naked branches up at the top that look a little bit like roots. But can anyone tell me what these are over off on the left-hand side? There's also a couple more elephants over off on the left-hand side. Wow, good day for elephants. Look at that. But yeah, they are flamingos right here on the left. More specifically, the greater flamingo, which is in fact the largest of all the flamingo species. Now, fun fact about them, they're actually not hatched pink. They're hatched kind of a whitish grayish color. The pink actually comes from something called beta-carotene, which is found in brine shrimp and comprises most of their diet. So it won't be until about 1 to 2 years of a steady diet of that brine shrimp that they'll start to take on that pinkish color. When they do start to turn pink, their legs are always the first thing, so it kind of looks like they're wearing pink socks. Another antelope laying down here, 2 of them. It's going to be the Bontebok as well as these gorgeous white rhinos. Now, we can tell that they're white rhinos not because of their color, because both black and white rhinos are actually gray. White actually comes from the misunderstanding of the Afrikaans word bite, which means wide, which describes the shape of their mouth. So if you ever see a rhino with a wide, flat mouth, white rhino. If you ever see a black rhino, has a pointed prehensile upper lip. And here at Harambe, we don't like to say goodbye because it's far too sad and it's far too final. So instead what we say is Kwaherini, because Kwaherini means to go well. So Kwaherini, everybody, go well, go make a difference in the world, and go have a great rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
So, that was ride number 2 today. Down. On to hopefully find something else before we go. Alright, so before we left, we were able to get a fast pass to go see It's a Bug's Life. So we're going to go check that out now. Attraction number 3 for the day, and probably the last, is It's a Bug's Life.
Hi guys, welcome.
Hi.
Well, I mean, I kind of do. I just paid my last month.
Number 3 down. Here's a backside shot of the tree. Going through the fast pass, and you can see a dolphin right there. Cool. A few more animals as we walk by through the fast pass line there. Look to be a gorilla or a monkey and a sloth. Hello. And this looks to be, of course it is fake, a big poop ball, a dung ball. There's a couple of makeshift would-be, if they were real, movies from the Bug Kingdom. And of course now showing at the Tree of Life Repertory Theater, Barefoot in the Bug. Here's a fun one, the Grass Menagerie. And of course, how could we forget the classic Web Side Story? And of course, what we're here to see, It's Tough to Be a Bug, starring Flick. Alright guys, we're about to go into the theater. I'll see you when we get out. Bye. I still like that show personally. It's quick, it's cool, it's good for the kids. I like it a lot. So attraction number 3 is down. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today from the Animal Kingdom. I wanted to thank you for joining us on our little adventure today, where we got to go ride Dinosaur. We got to check out some cool animals on the safari, and we got to see It's Tough to Be a Bug, which is still one of the best shows on property. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you definitely need to go check that out. So, for now, don't forget to like this video, share the video and the channel with your friends, and as always, you guys stay excellent. We'll see you soon. Bye, YouTube. Have a good night.